It's time for us to take the news. My name is Emel Kwache. The House of Representatives has called on the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace, Festus Keyamo, to stop the issuance of Airstrip license to private individuals and organizations. The National Assembly correspondent, Joke Adisa, reports.
The federal government, through the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace, recently announced the approval of an airstrip to one of Nigeria's biggest churches. Many churches, individuals, and organizations have before now been licensed with airstrips. But lawmakers fear issuing airstrip licenses to individuals and organizations can aid illegal importation of firearms and hard drugs. The House also called for the immediate withdrawal of all licensed airstrips in the country.
Granting airstrip to private individuals and organizations will aid illegal importation of firearms and hard drugs into the country, thus heightening insurgency, kidnapping, banditry, and other vices that are seriously affecting the socio-economic development of the country.
Nigeria's Minister of Environment is to lead relevant agencies before the House of Representatives to explain precautionary measures in place to safeguard lives and property ahead of the predicted floods in 22 states and the Federal Capital Territory.
The Federal Ministry of Environment and state governments to activate evacuation protocols for communities along floodplains and ensure that affected populations have access to temporary shelters, medical services, and other forms of support.
The House has called for a special intervention fund for the exploration of data in the solid mineral space to unlock mineral deposits.
With the energy transition and departure from the use of fossil fuel, the country may begin to experience a decline in revenue from the sector.
A bill seeking to establish the armed forces farms and ranches to enhance food security passes second reading.
The concept of establishing an armed forces farms and ranches will no doubt open a new frontier for the armed forces of Nigeria to contribute meaningfully to the nation's food security, leveraging on non-active and active members of the armed forces.
A new addition joins the fold of Nigeria's governing party as Zamfara lawmaker Sulaiman Gumi announces his defection from the People's Democratic Party, citing lack of structure and factionalization at the state level. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.
Outside Nigeria, in less than a week to the presidential election in the United States, Vice Presidents and Presidents-elects Kamala Harris, as well as former President Donald Trump, are intensifying campaigns in multiple battleground states to seek support of voters. On Tuesday night, Kamala Harris made her final pitch to undecided voters at a speech in Washington, D.C., promising to put America on a different path. She insists her presidency wouldn't be a continuation of current President Joe Biden's term in office. Former President Donald Trump is also campaigning in North Carolina. He started his speech talking about immigration and the border, criticizing his opponent for the government's handling of the U.S.-Mexico border. And that's all we can take on the news. The show continues shortly. Stay with us.